Take a look at this. This is a web submission that was sent in from Laverkin showing that fiery red sunset as the wet weather started to clear out. Another fiery red sunset from Iron County down in southern Utah. Thank you for sending this our way, Mark. But it wasn't always this nice today in southern Utah. Take a look at the time lapse. It shows those thunderstorms rolling through. We had a whole lot of activity in the Washington County area. Several flash flood warnings, flood advisories were issued, severe thunderstorm warnings. It's been a really busy day in the weather world, but it is calming down. Take a look at our 4-warn radar. You're going to see that it's quiet for most of the state. We zoom into the north. We do have a little bit of activity in the Great Salt Lake Desert, a little bit towards the northern Wasatch Front into Cache Valley, and we even have a little bit in the northeastern corner of the state, the eastern Uintas, but it's going to continue to die down overnight. This rain makes for beautiful rainbows. If you're in the northern Wasatch Front, you may have caught this one. Layton saw this gorgeous rainbow. Autumn P, thank you for sending that our way. And here's the same rainbow from a different angle. Mount Ogden, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's one of the good things that come out of these thunderstorms. We do have more thunderstorms on deck for tomorrow, though. The entire state is in a general risk, but what you see in dark green, that's a marginal risk, which means isolated severe storms are possible. The main threat here is going to be the wind, but we are going to be keeping our eye out for large hail in some of the storms as well. We'll see how that all plays out. Flash flood potential is also going to be a concern tomorrow, especially for the outdoor recreation areas in southern Utah. This is a downgrade from what we saw today, but it's still going to be possible in all of these areas. So if you have plans to go on out there, maybe try to reschedule. And if you're going to go out there anyways, stay to the higher elevation. Stay out of slot canyons, dry washes, burn scars, things like that. Futurecast shows that the rest of this wet weather is clearing out overnight, but daytime heating adds extra energy into the mix, and that takes advantage of that monsoonal moisture. Now, this model isn't too optimistic. It shows it mostly in the higher elevations, but I suspect that we're going to be seeing it in our valleys as well. By Tuesday, clears out. We get a break from the wet weather. Beautiful, 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 but the higher elevations do still see that wet weather. We hold on to the dry conditions for another day or so, but by Wednesday night into Thursday afternoon, we're going to be seeing wet weather return. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows temperatures are going to be right around average for this time of year. We'll zoom in here so that you can find your city. Wasatch Front looking at low 90s, 94 for Salt Lake. Wasatch Back running cooler in the 80s. Thunderstorms across northern Utah as well as central Utah. Temperatures in the upper 80s for most. We have a couple 90s in central Utah, 93 for Green River, and southern Utah will be in the 90s and 80s for the most part. St. George topping out at 100 degrees tomorrow. We hold on to the triple digits in St. George for the next few days, and we also hold on to a slight chance of wet weather tomorrow, clearing out, and then that precipitation potential picks back up Wednesday into Thursday. But we do dip back down into the 90s down there in southern Utah. Wasatch Front has a better chance of that wet weather tomorrow. Temperatures right around seasonal average, a couple degrees above. And the wet weather potential picks up again Thursday and Friday with a slight chance on Wednesday and Saturday. Temperatures holding on in the 90s for the rest of the week, but we could see the 70s and 80s come back at the end of the weekend. Right now, let's send it back over to the desk.